So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Hudson. Dominique Wilkins out there with Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the power forwards position. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Weber.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first. Good on both. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Here's Arenas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Arenas. Both good from the line that time. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Hudson. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now, here is Weber. Left side, Wall. Malone passes to Wall. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Wall.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
The pass to Pettit. Guarded by Weber. Yep, it counts.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And the Wizards with possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Wilkins following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Here's the teardrop. Mutombo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Weber inside. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
No good from Hudson.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
A floater. Second chance shot. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Floats one up. The putback doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Butler dishes to Weber. Back to Butler. And a wide open look for Arenas. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail it. Outside Wilkins. And it's Malone with the rebound. From deep, Arenas. And the 3 ball is good. Arenas has got 7 points.
And the jumper from Arenas, nice finish there. He is an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
Hudson kicks to Mutombo. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. 14 feet away, and that one drops for him.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here is Arenas after the basket by Atlanta. Wall looking for an opening. Stolen away. Here's Wilkins, and stolen by Butler. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Arenas has doubled. Weber, the pass to Wall. Malone trying to break free. Wall, good.
Well, that's just great assertiveness from John Wall. So comfortable operating inside.
Poke loose. A reverse. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Arenas laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, your job as a floor leader is to keep everyone in sync and the offense humming, and John Wall doing it right there.
And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for Washington. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Paul Millsap. Willis is out there with Rollins. And it's Smith, and it's Rivers in at the 1 spot.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Rollins, and it's denied. Rivers against Monroe. Hayes trying to break free. Paul Millsap with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 7. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Willis, the pass to Rivers. Pass to Willis. That shot misses. Washington leading now by 7. King left side. And there's the feed to Hayes. Over Rivers. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Smith against Beal. Smith finds Millsap. That shot off the mark. Beal deciding where to go with it. Baseline jumper. Unseld, can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The shot by Rollins, no good. Rivers against Monroe. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. It's Rivers on the wing. Back to Smith. Kicks it to Rivers. They could use a bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
Atlanta making a switch here. Rivers hits both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Monroe against Rivers. It's Beal on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. And so it's Atlanta with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Poked away. Stolen by Monroe. And Hayes throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Bennett the pass to Maravich. Hawks passing it around. Covered by Monroe. Atlanta again missing. Washington leading now by 11. Here's Hayes. Fires for three. That shot is off. So it's Atlanta now. Inside, Horford. That one goes in.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Monroe against Maravich. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Back to Monroe. King, the pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. Over Pettit. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his third bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Hawks trail by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Maravich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. From past the arc. Doesn't go for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Wizards. They finish off the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Hayes. Monroe is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's King, and it's Unseld in its center. Passes to Pettit. They get the rebound. Good work there as it goes. Mutombo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Hudson against Monroe. Pass to King. Over Wilkins. King's shot is off.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. From about 16, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. He has 6.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Beal, the pass to Unseld, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, finishing in the face of some really good defense there. Unseld shows how difficult it can be to guard him inside. I didn't think he'd be able to get that one off cleanly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Weber, he's checked in for Hayes. Butler comes in for King. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Bradley Beal. And John Wall subbed in for Monroe. And it's Arenas penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Hudson dishes to Wilkins. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Arenas. Smith kicks to Wilkins. 20 feet out. That one falls. Wizards leading by 11. It's Wall with the drive. Here's Unseld. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For the Hawks, Rollins checked in for Mutombo. Millsap comes in for Wilkins. And it's Rivers in for Hudson. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. With the floater. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Wall. He can't get that one to fall. Smith with the defensive effort. Rivers in the corner. Over to the wing. Millsap against Butler. Here's Rivers, and it's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. Arenas' shot is good. Arenas has got 13 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Wall against Rivers. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell passes to Millsap. Some solid defense from Butler. Wizards leading by 15. And the pass to Arenas. Here's Unseld. Oh, that's blocked. Right side, Maravich. Now here's Rivers. He dishes it to Millsap. For 3, Maravich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. 52 seconds left in the third. And it's Arenas penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
And Millsap slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Caldwell. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Arenas can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Horford. Dominique Wilkins out there with Hudson. And it's Pettit in at the 4-man position. Pass to Horford. Looking for Wilkins. He gets it there. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Wilkins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 19.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Passes it to Wilkins. Hit the shot. Hits the jumper in space. Wilkins has got 4 points in the quarter. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Arenas. Rebound by the Hawks. Pettit's got 4 rebounds in this game. Covered by Wall. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And the shot goes in. And that's 17 points for Gilbert Arenas.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Hudson against Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Mutombo is checked in for Atlanta. Here's Wilkins. And that one hits back iron.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Beal drives in. King outside. There's the lob to the hoop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. To the inside, taken away by Hayes. Outside, Beal. Wizards passing it around. Rebound, Atlanta. Pettit's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Hawks trail by 19. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one is hammered home.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. With this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. To the middle, here's Jamison, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Down low, here's Malone. And it's sent back by Mutombo. 5-on-3 break. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The shot. And again, it's Atlanta. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Malone outside. Left side, Beal from about 16. Here's Jamison. Count the basket. And the Wizards lead by 15.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pettit. Rebound, Washington. side, Jamison. The drive by Beal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just terrific recognition by Beal. Saw the lane and drew the contact.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Beal. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Willis. Smith finds Rivers. Malone comes with the double team. Outside Millsap. Now the pass to Smith. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Beal drives in. Here's Malone. Over Mutombo. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Smith dishes to Millsap. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.